I'm going to try to explain to you why you should get on Groove. Now, I know a lot of people who might be watching this are people who either sell online or they use other tools like ClickFunnels or Katra or Kajabi. I do the same. I coach as well. I sell my products online. And let's face it, in 2020, when the lifetime deal was available, initially I jumped on the lifetime deal. But just shortly after that, I decided that I wasn't going to go ahead with it. And I emailed the support team and I asked them to cancel my payments. Fast forward to 2021, with more information, I have decided to reactivate my account. And why did I do that? And that's why I want to share with you in this review. So the question is, why are they offering a lifetime deal in the first place? This is because it's in beta. As you can see here, it says limited time beta. If it was all perfect, no one will be that generous, not even Mike Filsaime. Now, basically, they're asking you to put your trust in them, or basically to bet on them now, because obviously things are uncertain. The tool doesn't work currently, with the hope that it pays off in the near future. So obviously, that's a big ask, isn't it? It's a risk. So why would you do that? That's the big question. I would say the big thing for me and why I came back after doing my research is this man right here. I did a research on Mike Filsaime, who's the CEO and the main man behind Groovefunnels. He's also the co-founder of Katra and of Webinar Jam. Now, previously didn't know much about these tools, but I went to got an account on these tools with Katra and an account on Webinar Jam, and I just went through the tools and I went through the history of these tools as well. And just doing that research and finding out that these tools are sort of very useful tools and they work perfectly. At least they work really great, and they're really great tools that a lot of marketers use now. And I'm also currently using Katra as well. It began to change my mentality and my understanding of how to perceive this lifetime access deal. Now, one thing you must realize is at the time that they had put together the likes of Katra and the likes of Webinar Jam, the competitors weren't the same. Like, it wasn't like there was a ClickFunnels at the time and these other big tools which are more popular these days, or many of the funnel tools that you might be using. At the time, there weren't so many other people competing with those tools at the time. So there were unique standout tools that had come out at the time. Now, this is a free account, this is one of my accounts just set up just for this particular training. And if you go in there, you'd see that majority of these tools, and they have future tools which are still coming up. It is clear that this is a beta version. So this is not a tool that you can use today. I mean, you can have some pages, but if you try using these pages, especially when you try them on mobile, you realize that it doesn't work 100%. It still needs a lot of work, and I'm sure they're doing a lot of work in the background. Or isn't that the same thing for every software when it's in its beta stages? The difference with those softwares or those tools and this one is that in many cases, what they do is they don't tell you, they don't invite you to be part of the process early on. What they do is they get the product to be perfect, and then after it's perfect, they then invite you to buy the product for $200 a month or whatever figure they ask you to pay. So what am I saying? Basically, it's a case of risk versus reward. Now, if you're looking for a solution that works now and that is perfect already, then Groove is not for you. However, if you're looking for or thinking of the future and you're willing to invest now, but be patient enough to wait for at least another 12 months to start getting the payoff. And in fact, the payoff is for life, because you pay a one-off figure now, and then obviously you get the returns for life, because you don't have to keep on paying monthly fees. Obviously, if you wanted upgrades and all of that, which I'm sure they will introduce in the future, you might have to pay a little bit more. But then at least it gives you a sort of starting position that is ahead of everybody else. And potentially you wouldn't need to pay so much more, especially for you to be paying that much or any much more. It means your business has increased in value and you're making a lot of profits anyway. So look, I still have access to this lifetime offer. and it's a really crazy deal. I think it's a deal that you should definitely get. And if you want to jump on it, I would say jump on it right now, because it's not going to be on there for too long in 2021. As you can see, they have sort of the timelines on when things are going to be put together. They have the timelines they've released. This is the latest schedule on when they would have most of these tools. Groove Calendar in July, October, they're getting in Groove Pipeline. And this is fair and this is realistic, because these softwares take time to build. So I would say that they're being honest with the people who are buying the product. They're not in any way trying to make it appear as though they have a perfect solution. In fact, the whole idea of Groovefunnels is at this point, and Groove Digital at this point is saying, we don't have a perfect product. Do you trust that we're going to come up with something that is perfect in the future? And are you willing to invest and take the risk now? And for me, the answer now is yes. Like I said, I was previously on it before I jumped off, but had to come back on when I did a bit more research on Groove and the people behind it. Look, I've put in a link to the lifetime deal, which is still currently available. I don't think this will be on for too long, because once they get everything perfectly done and everything is perfect, I don't think they're going to want to give it out for this sort of giveaway amount. You could also pay in 4 easy installments. They have 6 payments as well for $388. And then they have another payment for $249. So you have quite a lot on there. And honestly, you're getting a lot for that. Pay one-time access, lifetime access. You get Groove Pages, Groove Sell, Groove Affiliate, Groove Mail, Groove Member, Groove Video, Groove Cart, Groove Webinars Live. I mean, everything you need to run your business for that one-time fee. I don't think you can lose. I mean, we could easily just spend this in 2 or 3 months with the tools we use now currently, don't we? I mean, I spend, that sort of money. I mean, if you are on any of these other tools, most of them are $2.99 a month. In less than a year, you've spent all of that, but that is a lifetime fee anyway. So you're saving yourself a lot of money. So I would advise that, I put a link in the description below to taking you directly to if you want to get the unlimited lifetime access. Click that link and it will take you to this offer where you can make the payment and you can just start. Obviously, you can pick any of the sort of payment plans that works for you. But at the same time, if you're looking to, for now, if you've not made up your mind, you're still thinking about it, you can always just get the free account for now whilst you just think and just watch things develop over the next few months. I've also put a link for the free account as well in the description below. It's just an affiliate link. So yeah, by all means, if you've gotten any benefit or if this video has in any way helped you make a decision, please click the link and take you there and just register, and that'll be fantastic. Okay, so I mean, look, long and short of it is, just looking at this video, I think I'm convinced that what they're selling here is not a ready-made product. They've made it clear here in red. They've said it's limited time beta. They're saying that we want you to come on this journey with us. We're not ready yet. We're still working on the product, but we're rewarding you for coming on this journey with us now, whilst we're still not yet perfect, by giving you this lifetime offer. And if you take this deal, what the reward will be that you wouldn't have to pay a lot more in the future when the entire product is set. And think about it this way, in summary, 5 years from now, when you have, or the product is fully ready and ready to go, right? Think about it. If you weren't on this and you are watching this video, you're going to beat yourself up, because you're going to say, look, I knew when this product was going for a fraction of what it's going for today, because they plan to sell it for $2.99 a month, $2.99 a month, and you're going to beat yourself up that didn't get that product at the time. You know, for what, $1,397, or for 6 payments of what, $388 or whatever it is there. I think you should jump on it. I think except obviously you don't either trust the team behind it, and I think that's the main factor. That's why a lot of people keep on joining. As you can see on the bottom left of the screen here, people just keep on joining because he's proving with previous tools that he is the real deal. And just doing my research, I think he is genuinely the real deal. And whilst it might not be perfect today, it eventually will get perfect. And at that point, I don't want to be in a situation where I lost out on this deal. So I want you to jump on it right now. Click the link in the video description. Make sure you jump on Groove today and be part of this revolution that is coming very soon.